here comes the steps. So if we look at CBDFX, for example, again, I'm going to stick to this as a constant because I've gone with this as an example site throughout the presentation. What links can we build? Okay, so right now, if we look at this information, this is from Ahrefs, a tool that we use a lot. Their Ahrefs ranks is 68,000. That's just a number for where they are ranked on the internet as a website. So out of all the websites, they are ranked number 68,000. Now, if you put any other not so well ranked website in there, you'll see that it's in the millions, or the tens of millions. This is a pretty well ranked website from an Ahrefs rank point of view. Then the data in the middle here, the UR and the DR, this is a URL ranking, that's for the page. And then a DR is the domain rating. Now, this is a high UR and DR, it's from 0 to 100. So they're doing pretty well by anyone's, that's really a decent DR, 72. Then they've got 180,000 backlinks currently. That's changing all the time, but approximately 180,000. And then referring domains. So what's the difference between a referring domain and a backlink? Well, a referring domain is a domain that is linking to you. You can only have one referring domain for a domain, okay? But you can have lots of backlinks coming from the same domain. So let's say you've got one referring domain linking to your website, but that one referring domain has 100 links linking to your website, but it's still only one referring domain. So the more referring domains you can get, the better. Backlinks are great, but referring domains is what it's really all about. And the better authority, traffic these referring domains have and relevance to your niche, the better you will do, okay? So yeah, they're ranked for about 12,000 organic keywords. And again, that represents about 115,000 traffic monthly from Google, which is pretty damn good by anyone's standards. If we look at these power pages that we've talked about and kind of gone into how they are built, we can quickly see this is the top 5 pages on CBDFX from a links point of view, okay? So top performing pages is going to be collection CBD gummies, then collection CBD tincture, then collection CBD hemp capsules, and collection CBD vape juice. Now, the reason these are the top 5 from a links point of view is we can see down here the external links, how many links they actually have pointing at that page. So we've got 59,000 do follow links going to the homepage, around 60,000. And then these power pages that we've kind of drilled into, we can see that they've powered those pages up with a whole lot of links as well, okay? Now, this is where the off-page part of their strategy really starts becoming clear. They've got these highly optimized power pages with the content and the structured data and the breadcrumbs and how everything is set up. And then you've got this off-page strategy with the links. And if we start analyzing these links to see where these links are actually coming from, how the links are actually built, then all of a sudden we start reverse engineering exactly how they are ranking these pages for these terms, because we understand the content, their content strategy, and then we understand their linking strategy as well. And that right there is powerful information to have. So, anyone with an Ahrefs account can get this information themselves. I'm not giving you any secret information here. You can literally get an Ahrefs account and go and have a look at the stuff yourself. But the interpretation of the data is also sometimes quite important, and how you interpret that data and understand it. So backlinks. Links must be relevant and come from websites that have traffic. The spammy link days are over. Please, I cannot stress this enough. Stay away from spammy links. Get relevant links that come from websites that are authoritative and have traffic. One of the biggest signals right now to Google is traffic on a website. If you're getting a link from a site that doesn't have any traffic, it's not nearly as good as a link coming from a site that has a lot of traffic. It makes perfect sense, right? So why would you get thousands of links from sites that don't have any traffic? Why would you do that? Why would that happen? And the probability side of Google's algorithm just flags that and says, well, there's spammy stuff going on here because there's all these thousands of links coming from websites that are just rubbish. They'll either exclude that from their calculations in your ranking, or depending on how you're doing it, they'll flag you for that and penalize you. Maybe you won't get penalized kicked out of Google, but you could get a ranking penalization that'll just hold you back. and making sure you don't have that. And then when you do have that, understanding where it came from and what the source was is of vital importance. How to avoid that is don't do any spammy shit. I've gone over it several times. The content cannot be spammy, and the same applies to links. You cannot do spammy links anymore. It's just not gonna do anything for you. It's just not gonna do anything. It's just gonna damage your business. You need to get links from relevant sources that have traffic.